other than all that, I feel like this year's going pretty good for me. I have made some personal decisions to kind of cut down on a little bit of chaos in my life. And that includes, I briefly mentioned that I was getting my master's. I am no longer getting my master's. Because that was an insane thought, okay? I didn't even fully express to you guys all of like 2025. I just kind of gave you like the highlight reel, you know? Or like the rest of 2024. Like I didn't go into any of that. Just because like it's not gonna change anything, okay? Like you're not my therapist. I don't need to talk to you guys about that. But there was a lot else that also had happened, and so just trying to get my master's was I don't know. I'm not ashamed to say it. I go to therapy. I have gone to therapy on and off or regularly for the last 3 or 4 years now. Therapy has changed my life in so many ways, for the better, in every way. If you can afford to do so, if you can use your insurance to do so, if your work has an EAP program, which is like an employee assistance program. If you can afford to do so, I would recommend doing it at least once in your life. It's been so good in so many ways for me. Communication-wise, being more honest, just being more open, feeling more myself than like toning it down. Whatever. I don't need to tell you all the reasons that you should go to therapy at least once in your life. The point is that I have a really good therapist. I still see them on, off, whenever the need arises. I told you guys a little bit about my health stuff, and so that was giving me like a lot of health anxiety. So, you know, they helped me work through that and all of that. The point being is that my therapist calls me out on my shit, but also has made it expressly clear that I have the tendency to put things back on my plate just because one thing came off of it. Like, I am not, like, maybe I feel like I'm not productive enough if I'm not doing 50,000 things. And I'm really trying hard to like break that cycle this year. Like, it's not healthy. And I really just need to like stop running myself into the ground over things. And so I just made it expressly clear to those that needed to know in my life, you know, my husband, obviously, my closest friends, and a couple of my friends, and a couple of my like my parents and my in-laws. And those are the only ones that I felt like I needed to express that to, just because I know that they support me and that they would want to check in on me and see how I'm doing. And I just made it perfectly clear that I thought that was the path I wanted for myself, and it wasn't. And that's okay. And what I'm trying to do this year is prioritize a slower, more well-balanced, more enjoyable, more quiet life. And that is easier said than done for somebody like me who has a tendency to add back to their plate when something comes off of it. And I just need to stop doing that, you know? And so I just expressed to those that I care about that it ain't for me. And the decision is final. I'm not looking for any input. I'm not looking for any convincing one way or the other. I'm not interested in it, and I'm not gonna do it. Sorry, my auto track keeps wigging out here, so I'm gonna leave those clips in just because they're relevant, but if I'm not in frame, I'm sorry about that. So yeah, this year, you know, I'm looking forward to several things. I've got a concert that I'm going to. We'll have annual girls trip, of course. I'm looking forward to prioritizing, really getting down into the nitty gritty about my finances, which are like, that sounds like bad overall, but they're really good. I just want to further plan for my future, and we're not having children. That's not up for discussion. I'm not open to any comments about that. If you have opinions, please keep them to yourself. But that then in lies the fact that I want to make sure that when we get to said age where we need it, that we are financially secure enough to take care of ourselves in whatever manner that we feel is necessary. You know, whether that be a care facility or yeah, just covering whatever we need to when we get fucking old as hell. I refuse to put that on other people, and that is what it is. You might be questioning yourself, wondering, now, is this the weirdest thing that Lindsay's husband has ever come home to? And the answer is, truthfully, probably not. Here we are. We're doing an at-home perm. Is that a terrible idea? Probably. Are we doing it anyways? Yeah. I mean, we're already here, so we might as well just see what the fuck happens, right? Okay. Okay. I'm glad you're with me on that one. Yeah. Okay. Now. We need to spritz our furs. Get them nice and damp. Is this the shittiest perm wrap job you've ever seen? Probably. Do you know how fucking hard it is to do it on your own hair though? Today, I learned how hard it is to do on your own hair. You know what? That was pretty good. They said it takes about 30 perm rods, and I used 30. I've got exactly 6 left, and I bought 3 packs of 12 for 36. So, can't be all bad, right? I'm insane and I know it, okay? I don't want to hear it. This almost looks like a slow cooker bag, you know what I mean? Goes in the bottom of your crock pot. It's not, but a girl can dream, you know? One time I got a perm and my hairdresser put my perm, my bangs in up and down sections, and they were spiraled so tight that they were just little ringlets that kind of hung down on my forehead. It's not it. It's not it. Yeah. Did I swear off perms after that? Also, yes. Here we are.